with a glimpse of the new hero Lukas to Brody's AP Brain artwork update. We have lot to share in this video. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we are going to talk about patch note 1.9.00 and everything that it came up with. Are you looking for some diamonds? Need it for soul vessels? Need it fast? Don't worry, the Kazuki Official store is here with a pre-order pack, which will directly help you to get your diamonds fast. Go, place your pre-order now. You also stand a chance to win 3900 KJ coins if you place a pre-order. So what are you waiting for? Just do it. Let's start the video with all the hero adjustments. Suyu has been buffed to improve the combo experience of his skills and enhance the skill 2's ability to finish off heroes. Specifically, the developers have slightly reduced the damage interval of hold casting for a smoother experience. The damage by tape casting for skill 2 has been adjusted from 600 to 984 plus 240% extra physical attack to 300 to 492 plus 120% extra physical attack, with an added 20% of the target's lost HP, capping at 1000 damage to non-hero enemies. Cyclops has received experimental adjustments to address the slow speed of his ultimate spear, which often made it difficult for him to follow up with other skills. The spear's speed has been significantly increased from 1 to 6, making it much faster. The cooldown for his ultimate has been reduced from 43 seconds at all levels to 20 to 16 seconds, scaling with level. Although the damage has been adjusted from 550 to 880 plus 220% total magic power to 550 to 880 plus 120% total magic power, and the mana cost reduced from 160 to 200 to 80 to 100, the immobilizing time has been decreased to a flat 0.8 seconds. Joy is buffed to reduce her damage time and increase her burst capabilities, making her more akin to an assassin. The interval for skill 2 has been adjusted from 1 second to 0.8 seconds. Her ultimate now deals 150 to 250 damage plus 50% magic power, up from 120 to 200 plus 40% magic power. But the number of pulses has been reduced from 8 to 6. Temuz's late game damage has been limited, so the developers have increased the level-based damage growth of Grain Lord Lava. His passive now deals 50 to 120 damage plus 100% total physical attack, up from 50 plus 110% total physical attack, enhancing his damage potential as the game progresses. Masha is adjusted to balance her performance between the early and late games. She has been extremely weak early on, but oversliced strong later. The cooldown for skill 1 is now a flat 4 seconds, and its active damage has been adjusted to 3% of the target's maximum HP. Her ultimate's cooldown has been set to 35 seconds, with base damage adjusted from 350 to 550 to 400 to 500. Since Dairoth has adjusted to shift his role from an assassin to more of a fighter, so he has been adjusted. His high armor penetration made him a significant threat, especially to tanks. The developers have reduced his burst and armor penetration while increasing his sustain and survivability. His passive circle strike damage is increased from 140% to 160% total physical attack. The HP regen ratio when hitting minions has been increased from 20% to 25%, and when hitting heroes from 40% to 50%. Skill 1's actual slow effect has been fixed to match its description. Skill 2's target defense reduction is nerfed from 50% to 30%, and from 75% to 60% when Abyss enhanced. Phoveus is adjusted to balance his strength between the early and late game, making it easier for him to activate his passive in the late game. His passive shield has been reduced from 16% to 8% of maximum HP, and the extra damage is reduced from 8% to 4% of maximum HP. The cooldown now scales with his ultimate level from 26 seconds down to 14 seconds, and the cooldown reduction is now 20% of the passive's cooldown. Zask has been adjusted to ensure his nightmare response damage frequency is no longer affected by attack speed but can still have attack effects. The change aims to simplify equipment choices. The Nightmare Spawn's attack speed in Headicons is increased from 70% to 100%. For skill 1s, every 5% extra attack speed now increases the damage by 1, the same as magic power scaling. Additionally, the disable duration of skill 1 after the Nightmare Spawn dies or disappears is reduced from 2 seconds to 1 second. CC is buffed. Her skill 1's base damage increased from 65 to 90 to 70 to 95, giving her a slight edge in early game skirmishes. Ling is nerfed. As his dominance in the jungle needed balancing, his passive's critical damage is reduced from 150% to 140%, making his burst potential slightly less overwhelming. Moving on to battlefield adjustments. Surprisingly, we only have one item and it is the Sky Piercer, which is getting some adjustments. The damage display to reflect the actual damage value is adjusted. For bug fixes, an issue where Sylvana could not trigger Starlium Scythe when using her second skill has now been fixed. Let's move on to weekly free heroes. The weekly free heroes from the 12th of July till the 19th of July are as follows. The extra free heroes for the Starlight members are as follows. Moving on to surveys. First, we have the epic skin surveys for Balearic. The first design is Elegant Sound. Finally, Balearic is getting the love he deserves. This design is great and has a lot of musical elements like the harp on his shoulders or the pianos. I love this design, it is unique. The next design is called Gospel Communication. Like the design's name, this design does features a lot of holy elements. We already have a lot of holy skins though, so I don't really know if this one is going to win. This design is called Guardian of Knowledge. How do I describe this design? I don't really know if he's the Guardian of Knowledge. Just putting a book on his shoulder doesn't make him one. It's a nice design but could be better. Moving on to Heartbeat Rescue. A futuristic doctor, I know the perfect nurse for him. It looks cool. The effects also might be good, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting tired of so many futuristic design, but this one is good. The next design is Heaven Gate. What is even going on here? It's a nice design, but not really a clean one. I guess his hands are supposed to be made of clouds or something, and he has some bird features, like feathers and stuff. It's a good design, but it's a bit much. The final design is Interstellar Peacekeeping Mech. I think this design is somewhere the Emerald Knight skin, because both skins are extremely sharp in a way. This one is even more so. It reminds me of Eva, it's a nice design. Next we have the surveys for the special skin, Zuzin. The first design is Zuzin, Apostles of the Flame God. Zuzin as always is beautiful, I love the butterflies, though I guess they are not butterflies anymore. It's a good design for a special skin, but I think Zuzin could be more. She could be more, but she shouldn't be this. It is called Full Spectrum Skin. The lantern and the butterflies don't look good and she looks like Valentina but younger. Lol. Reminds me of Honkai designs if I'm completely honest. The next design is called Global Journey. This look nice. She is the whole earth in her lantern and her butterflies are make hummingbirds. I don't understand, but this is a clean design. I love it. It suits a special skin. The next design is the Zuzin Shadow Cage. Okay, hear me out. Whoever gets survey, make sure this one wins. Just look how nice this looks. I love the theme. We have a very few skins with this theme. Let's check out Zuzin Time's Wish. Look, we have our Angela's assistant here. This skin design does look good, but I prefer the previous one. I won't be mad if this one ends up winning. But I still want Shadow Cage to win. Now let's check out the epic skin surveys for Fredrin. The first design is called the Eagle Shield Lieutenant. And this one is fire. I don't really know why, but it does have a British theme like the royals and stuff. You know, and the design does suit Fredrin. The next design is Force Suit King. Lol, what is this design? It reminds me of those old chess code surveys. It's a goofy and unique design. I like it, but I just prefer the previous one. Moving on to Interstellar, Cowboy Sheriff. Where is the head? He looks more like an elf than a cowboy. And didn't we also have a Balearic survey that was called Interstellar? Maybe we are getting an Interstellar squad, I don't know, but let's just see. The last design is Power Ranger train. It's unique, I will give it that. But it doesn't sit well with Freddy. It looks odd, you know. I will be happy if the first or second one wins. Next, let's check out surveys for Ruby's epic skin. Here is a design one. This design is interesting. You can see Moon being represented by her scythe and she is in very traditional outfit, which is very nice to see. I do hope this one wins because it's so clean. Here is the design number 2. And this design is also very traditional and has a peacock theme to it. You know, and her scythe is too big, but I will be happy either way. It doesn't really matter which one wins. Time to check out something exciting, a new squad called Blood Raid Overture. The first design is called CC Contract Made, and it's a sweet skin. I love the art style more than anything. From the looks of it, it looks like it is going to be a Dracula or vampire themed squad, which is nice. The next design is called Eudora Dream Manager. How long has it been since we received an Eudora skin? This design is nice. It really breathes life into the hero when the hero gets a new skin, especially good ones. So I hope this one comes fast. Time to check out Lancelot Hellish Bartender. Damn, how many skins does Lance have lined up? I know this is going to take time, but he is going to get a lot of skins, lol. But if we talk about the skin itself, why does he remind me of Arlecchino from Genshin Impact, lol. Up next is Leslie Deep Sea Countless. I guess I should start saving up money from now on. This one looks too good. From the expression on her face, I can already tell that she is going to be mix of evil and beauty like our Alice. And finally, we have Lilia Lord of the Gloomy Castle. I guess Moontoon really needs some help in naming their surveys, lol. Lord, but it's fine. If we talk about the design, yeah, it's fire. I don't really understand why that gloom looks like that, but it's fine. Time to check out the special skin survey for Ruby. Here is the first design. Looks like Ruby is getting a lot of love. This design is so good, it's like a Neo Beast, but less fleshy. I really like it. Now let's check out the design number 2. Looks like someone escaped the evil Tanya's verse and joined mlbb, lol. Love the design, so unique. I like the skins in this theme, don't you? Comment down below. Time to check out a survey for a hero revamp. Here is the old design. It's a classic. What else can I say about it? Even Hanakage looks badass in the old one. And here is the new one. Yeah, Hanzo evolved. Damn, look at how big the sword is. He hasn't gone through many changes himself, but he does look more demon-like. And Hanakage has lost one eye and has become more menacing, hasn't he? Let's move to other updates. First, we have the updated intro animation for our revamped phobias.
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
Next is the updated BroGAP Brain artwork, which looks a bit darker in shade. Maybe Moontoon realized their mistake, lol. Here is the artwork of our upcoming hero Lukas. I'm sure he will stay in the bench section forever. Moving on are the head icons of the upcoming squad Kishin Densetsu. Next is the head icon of the upcoming Aurora's possible collector skin called Well of the Celestials. And this might be a possible skin model. Here are some upcoming events icons. Lastly, we have some more assets for the M6 event. So what do you say about this update? Do you like the new intro for phobias? Share your opinion down below. That will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.